Hello there, guys. It's Mozzarella here, back with another FAF Um, there we go. So this one I've not looked at all. So it was sent to me by somebody in this game. We'll just say that. Let's see. So we've got this team one and this team two, which I do agree with, as Guile has been experiencing as well. There's been some the scoreboard's been wrong about the teams. We'll say that. So first for team one. Okay. First for team one, we've got Brokeback Calm going green UE, or not. That's not UEF. Going green Aeon. Duh. Down here we've got Cossack going gray Aeon, and we've got Hot Fog going his customary Cyanide. Wait, nope, I said that wrong. Cyan. There we go. As Seraphim, and that's probably what he was pissed about. And we have Golden Nugget being AFK, probably not realizing he's in a game. He's 600, so he's not. We still got three very competent players, at least two that I know of. Then for team two, we've got Barney 9209 going maroon. Yeah, we'll call it maroon. Aeon. That was my phone. I'm terribly sorry about that. And down here we've got Terminal Cancer going light blue Cybran. He is the highest rated player in the game. And over here we have Snowzawolf, who Alright, so I know Hot Fog and Snow. I don't think I said that about Hot Fog. But Snowzawolf going dark blue UEF. And down here we have Resurrect John going red UEF. That, I thought he was mass stalling. That is a terrible mass stall this early on. We've already got some early raiding units from Cossack. We have Hot Fog swiftly taking over this base from Golden Nugget, who you shouldn't start the game if you're just gonna go AFK like this. You know, let somebody know if you're AFK, all that good stuff. But that just means double eco for Hot Fog, meaning he can just go ham on the Navy and potentially air if he gets enough power up. Does the front player get Hydro? Yeah, so he'll have two Hydros if he goes for that, which he just did. Which, that's actually quite a bit of early power. We've got his AC going for naval factories. We've got naval factories for Cossack. No naval factories even planned for the Team 2. And we have Terminal Cancer overstepping his bounds. He is the best rated player, but you do have to respect the other players. That's just my opinion. If they ask for them, give it. If they don't want it, take it. I don't care. Just a thing. I expect everybody wants their, fair share of mexes, which I believe each person, let's see, each person gets 8. No, alright, so it looks like the bottom and top players, so this position and this position get 8, and then this and this position, this is a big scoreboard. This position and this position get 7 from the looks of it. Yes. Well, I mean, of course, unless, Terminal Cancer wants to take them all. But that's up to him, not me. I do believe these are there to make the 8 for one side, so, that's a good thing that, one side would have an advantage if it has the island, rather than just having a bunch of reclaim on it, no mechs, it's kind of pointless to fight over. We have Barney's ACU moving down there to pick up that mechs, potentially. We've got a bomber out. We do have Hot Fog on the double eco. I'm not sure if Score was on this game, so the team, or the other team, might have just scouted that this player was AFK. We have Hot Fog going ham on the mechs upgrades, already getting T2 Navy, because why the hell not? You've got double eco, 13 T1 mechs is 2 T2, why the hell shouldn't you go ham on the Navy? That is a bunch of eco early on. He is building a lot of power to support that naval factory, which is, for the most part, what he should be doing. We have actually some pretty early Navy out from Cossack, going down here to deny the naval factory for... Oh, it is not scouted, so he's just guessing, and he will guess right if he continues. There, sorry about that. So he's gonna make a sub out of this, but he shouldn't get it done, because there's another frigate online, as well as more on the way. There's a sub as well, just in case it does get out and he is unable to kill it with his frigate. Although, Resurrect John is more or less mass stalling, barely staying alive from Reclaim. And I do believe this is the end of this naval factory without making a single sub. We only have one frigate out for Terminal Cancer, so Team 2 getting pushed out of the Navy really early on. If Cossack wants to push that advantage, potentially push him out of the Navy early, which he Resurrect John does have a factory up there, but they can push him out of the Navy. Team 1 can push Team 2 out of the Navy, I should say. They will be able to more or less sit back, get T2 Navy, and figure out how to pound them to death. They do have Seraphim, which their cruisers will work wonders on this map due to the small amount of land on the sides. And we have some Seraphim artillery, which could also work some wonders. Just send them right up here. You've got, I'd say maybe one mech at least. We have some bombers coming up from Barney, trying to take care of those frigates, not dropping on the first pass. But we have Hot Fog moving out his interceptor force to deal with those. And we have Anti-Air killing, well, missing some scouts, I guess. We actually have Snow the Wolf on pretty massive eco. He is on 5 T2 mexes because Terminal Cancer did end up taking that mex from him. I'm not impressed with him at this point, but we'll see how it progresses. And let's see how many T2 mexes. He has 7. And that is looking like a Navy win for Caustic. Huge Navy win. 4 frigates and a sub to 2 frigates. More coming in. There's another sub in the back, but that is not going to last long. These frigates can get in and destroy these naval factories. They are going to work wonders for Team 1. There is, at the same time, more naval factories going down for the bottom player. And there are torp launchers, so now what Team 1 needs to do over here is exactly what Hot Fog is doing. Push their advantage in the Navy, get out cruisers, get out destroyers, and take out those torp defense from range. Because at this point, as long as they do not outspam them in T1 Navy, they are unable to push out of their bay area, we'll call it. So there's T2 Navy going down for Cossack, and we have a cruiser almost done for Hot Fog, which will work wonders against all of this air, as well as the bases for these players. We've got wall sections going down, T2 air, we have RAS. Well, duh. I was gonna ask, how's he going RAS on no T2P gens, but they're right frickin' there. That is my fault for being blind. We've got T2 power going down for Cossack, more mechs upgrades. We've got, I want to see how has Hot Fog scaled up his eco? He does only have 5 T2 mexes, but he has a hell of a lot of T1 compared to any other player. He has been reclaiming, as you can see up there, 7,500 almost reclaim. And Hot Fog needs to push in with this cruiser and kill everything he can with it. He could potentially free up the middle island, free up all of this air, kill these bombers, and potentially kill the core mexes of several players. I would say you probably want to go for Terminal Cancer. He is getting T2 Navy of his own now. And we're getting destroyers out. And that was just a ping for Hot Fog to move his not destroyer, cruiser. And it looks like those missiles are they are going for the engineer, but they are never going to catch it. Hot Fog needs to move his cruiser up, make it be able to hit bases, hit core mexes, and that could potentially win the game at this early. We actually have T3 Navy from Hot Fog. He is stalling like a madman though while getting it. Making quite a few T2P gens, worried about power. Still getting more max upgrades left and right. And Gold Nugget is actually back. Personally, if you're AFK at the beginning of the game, it's your responsibility to make sure you're there. I would not have given it back. He's also not the most valuable player for Team 1. He is the lowest rated. I probably would have just said, screw off, you were AFK. We'll finish it without you, stuff like that. I'm not sure though, because that's just my thoughts. But anyways, back to the game. We have a large number of, well, not large. Resurrect John has 3 T1 subs, but then there is a T2 sub from Terminal Cancer. T3 Navy is 30% done. And he is getting T2 Navy on that factory. He's got 7 T1 max, T2, sorry, not T1, just a few T1 left. And he is getting TMD up by his comm and by his power, so he does not get sniped, and so he does not get his power sniped. And now there are T2 torp launchers, which will counter those T2 subs, as long as he continues to make T2 subs, which he's actually not making anything right now. He's making engineers, I guess. We have Zooies for Hot Fog coming down here, trying to kill off a few mexes. Not gonna work very well though, as the Navy from the players on Team 2 come in to wipe them out. Oh, do we get one hit? One hit! Yeah, he got one. And we've got some T2 subs from Cossack. We have T3 Air from Ropeback Comm. And Golden Nugget just sitting down there trying to make up for his lost time. Sitting on a single T2 max. Not all that important. You started T3 Air upgrade for what's his name? Barney up there. That's what it is. We currently have T3 Air. Make a strat. Please. Make a strat. See, this is something you should, for the most part, always do. Oh, wait. If the scoreboard will move out of the way, there is a strat right over here, pulling off the mexes. See if he can micro it to make good use of it. There goes a T2 mechs for terminal cancer. Nope, there goes the power, actually. I do believe it would have been better to go for... It would have been way better to go for the mechs, I believe, because that power did nothing to stall him. T2 mechs down for Arctic. Oh, sorry, that's Snow Wolf. Not another guy. We've got Shocker, which when it comes around 28 kills, which is going to make that thing hard to kill as it's on 2 vet. We've got T2 power. Let's see. I still think Mass would be better. Yep, he does have Ras. Yes, yeah, he has Ras. There is a cruiser now, so that if he strats it, you know, that could do some good. But other than that, he should be going for Mass instead of power. There's another P-Gen. Too bad it's not doing anything at all, as these Snow has Ras, as Resurrection does not actually, so I was just about to say he does, but... And that strat may be about to get shot down, as he drops another bomb, just barely making it, and there goes the strat. That was an insanely effective strat. One thing though is that they have no T3 air. They do have T3 air now, but when that strat was alive, they did not have T3 air, and one thing that is usually good is you have T3 air, they don't. You can make more than one strat due to you know, of course, make ASF like he's doing right now, but more than one strat's not bad because it would allow you to cripple them even more. With 2 strats, you probably could have knocked out that mech, those 2, you know, several others. As well as, Snows and Wolf actually has T2 air, T3, I'm sorry, air as well. And we've got quite a build queue going down for Red over in the corner. We've got a large push of T2 Navy, mostly T2 subs, with frigates pushing out for Cossack, gonna kill these T1 subs with almost no issues, except maybe a few damage here and there on the T2 subs. We've got Terminal Cancer and Red running their frigates away. There's nothing they can do. And we've got Hot Fog going ARAS. He is about to finish. And he is making T3 Navy. That is an early T3 Navy. Well, I mean, he was stalling, but, you know, he's... he's going ARAS now, so that is the source of his stall. Quite heavily assisted. Let's see, do we have any T3 mexes? One thing you should do with going ARAS is Control K, maybe a few of the T2 power, you know, all the T1 power that you don't need. Or, yep, you can just go around reclaiming it like that as well, works perfectly fine. We've got Salem and a cruiser out for Terminal Cancer, making another. Let's see, we've got Cossack on 6 T2 subs, which will not kill 2 Salems. Let's see, what's the range of T2 torp defense? Oh, pretty decent. It would counter the T2 subs in the bay. It would push them off, force T1 to use destroyers or other things to kill the torp defense. Let's see, we've got Hot Fog almost done with ARAS. He's going T3 air, he's making T3 Navy. He is taking a hell of a lot of TMD. Although, no, never mind, they do have UEF going for the Navy. Let's see, a T3 Mex upgrade, or is that was a factory? So we could start seeing Percivals, which have the potential to walk across the water and into here, which I don't think would be a very good idea. These torp launchers would put a fair bit of damage on them before they get on land. and we've got Snowzawolf trolling interceptors above the center island. Not doing too much, you know, just getting hit by anti-air. Now, let's see. We got quite a bit of T2 Navy coupled with a few frigates for terminal cancer and for... he's probably not going to want to engage with only 8 T2 subs because 3 Salems and I think it was 2 T2 subs there are going to crush that amount. Oh, there goes one of the T2 subs and the other one was right there. The damage the T2 subs put out is pretty minimal to this group of Salems, cruisers, T1. The T2 subs are out DPS by a fair bit by destroyers. I believe it's a Salem can take on 5, maybe 6. Don't quote me on that though. I'm not too sure. We have mass storages going down for Hot Fog, PMD. Hot Fog needs to move up his current sub hunter because that could really push the Navy game in the favor of T1. And it looks like he is primarying the sub hunters, which is a bad idea. It is better to kill the destroyers. They have more damage output. Not sure how the torpedo defense is on the T2 subs. Let's see, we've got still sitting there, almost done with the second, not third. We've got port bombers out for Snowzawolf. Not much happening right now. Let's see, we've got more T3 air, pause. Quantum gateway. We've got T3 mexes going down. Quite a bit of T3 mexes actually for Caustic. Terminal Cancer seems to have a large eco. What's he at? He is at 3 T3 and 8 T2 mexes, which is giving him. He also has RAS. Yes, he has RAS. And Hot Fog is going to want to move up these subs, but have the T2 sub hunters ahead of them to take the fire. Although these are all frigates down here. Well, there's a sub here, and then there's these 3 destroyers. Those are the only 2 things that are able to hurt these sub hunters. Let's see, we got T3 max upgrade almost done. And that will be the first T3 max that Hot Fog will get. We've got Caustic down here, going T2 torps. Do not have any Cybran on this side though, which is I'm not sure how much it'll influence the game. They would be able to build harms as Cybran, but again, I'm not sure how much that would influence the game. I don't think it would be that big of a deal, but you never know, and P3 torp launchers can come in handy every now and then. Team 2, realizing the danger that Hot Fog has sub-hunters, and we've got a lot of forward T1 naval factories going down for terminal cancer. And it looks like radar signatures. We got 4 sub-hunters out for Hot Fog against 5 destroyers and 1 T2 sub. They will win that, I believe. They do have 4,000 health, which is 2,000 less than the destroyers. But I think they deal enough torp DPS. Let's see. It's got 83 DPS, 335 damage per torp, and the Salem has 2 torps that do 200 damage each. The sub-hunters are shooting at some landed naval units, it looked like. Got corps going for the cruisers. Oh, barely making it out alive. I thought the T3 torps, they only do 2,000 damage, I suppose. I thought they did 5. That will changes everything. There goes 1 cruiser. He's going to need 2 more to kill that cruiser. And there go T3 torps for Hot Fog's sub-hunters. I am not doing well on this cast at all, but it shall continue. We've got more torps coming out for Hot Fog. We've got destroyers and more subs coming out for Cossack. We have an air fight that Team 1 looks to have won with these 2 people, but if Snow were to bring his air in, it would be a decisive victory for Team 2, because it is one, we've got just Brokeback Tom sitting up here alone, doing T3 air alone, against, we have Barney and Snow's a Wolf for Team 2, which, oddly enough, Snow's a Wolf is going air next to the Navy, and Resurrect John is going Navy. That's quite an interesting way to divide it up. We've got trying to kite with the T3 Navy from Hot Fog, but they are going to get killed by these torps. And there goes 3 T3 subs. Team 1 really needs to get a handle on the air situation. It is really messing them up. Hot Fog does have his own T3 air at the moment now. Going for the factory, it looks like. Not gonna down it. Although, I don't know if they'll be able to kill all these torps before they kill it. They should be able to, but what was that? Oop. We have 7 torps, which can deal a whopping 14,000 damage per pass with one more pass from each of the torps, and that factory will be down. We've got that factory going down. So Team 1 is void of any T3 Navy capabilities they once had. And they need anti-air fast. They are making SAMs to kill the T3 air from Snowzer Wolf. He's just hovering it over Brokeback's base. He's getting T3 mexes. There may be a snipe incoming, and there is strat bombers piling up for Snowy Wolf. But he does have to pull his air out soon, or he's gonna lose it all to these T3 SAM launchers put up by Brokeback Tom. He is probably gonna want to get under a shield as well, because he's not sure how well he can dodge strats, but I think there are 5 strats incoming for his ACU, it looks like. And total air control in the hands of Team 2. We've got Golden Nugget sitting in the water. Almost could have easily been sniped out of the water. But now the strats are going for Golden Nugget. Let's see, are they gonna get it? He's not gonna be dodging these. One doesn't even drop, which that's always nice to see. None of the strats drop. That is something you don't see every day. And we do have a naval victory, is what it looks like, at least, for Team 2. There goes a destroyer for Team 2. We've got more Navy moving in. We do have cruisers to try and deal with these torps. But I do believe that will go down. Maybe. We've got these T2 torps actually going, doing some work for Hot Fog, killing off the T1 Navy that moves in range, as well as, nope, it is actually hitting the torp boat now, the Cooper. There are some T2 torp launches over here actually as well. Let's see, what's the range on those? Just outside of range, but we've got Cossacks just in range of, it looks like these units right there. It looks like it's hitting the wall when it's trying to go for this destroyer right there. Got Brokeback getting some more air up. And we have the GC headed out for Brokeback. Do some damage. We've got Terminal Cancer getting all the reclaim he can. There is a bug almost done. What is that? 63% done on a bug. Torp defense going down for Team 1. That is not good, but Hot Fog almost at T3 Navy again. See, this time you should be able to have a more supportive eco for T3 Mexes. He's gonna need to get some, he does have T2 artillery to try and hold them off. He's gonna need to get some sub-hunters out fast to deal with this Navy. At the moment, they are making, Team 2 is making a battleship, which is an insanely dangerous thing to do, as long as this team has nothing to try and kill it with. And that GC is going to have a tough day if he is unable to do damage because the total air loss of Team 1. Just got a few ASF out for Brokeback, but I do not believe it's going to be enough. He's making a nuke, I saw though last time. Yep. Let's see, is he stalling anything? He is not. That nuke should go up decently quickly. Let's see. T3 air for Golden Nugget, but I don't think he has the power to support it. It looks, he doesn't have RAS, but all he has is a single T2 PGen. It looks like he's getting enough overflow from allies though, and the bug is done. And here comes the GC out of the water, killing the torp defense, but it will not get anything done as long as the air control is firmly in the hands of Team 2. Here we've got strats, we've got gunships, we've got a bug going after it too. And the terrible targeting of the GC at its finest, shooting the ground while there are so many better things to shoot at. That should, and you know, it'd be nice to get a fix. And we actually have, nope, that is nuke defense. Sorry, I thought that was a nuke launcher, which is, that's defense as well. Ooh. Barney could be in a bit of trouble here. There goes the nuke defense for when that nuke is done. Could we see an ECU death? I'm not sure. It's not primarying him, he just primaried him. And it's, no, just got out of range. For the most part, that is a mass gift to Barney. Would have been nice to see that GC potentially go after some more things like T3 Mexes over here, T3 Mexes, air factories, potentially try and vet up off of engineers or anything it could. And we've still got the Navy game attempting to be pulled back by Team 1. We've got T3 artillery killing the engineers for terminal cancer. Let's see, the battleship is hitting the T2 HQ for caustic, which will cause some issues. And we've still got clumps of NGs due to those factories up there. And I think this game will be over pretty quickly due to the overwhelming air power from Team 2. We've got strategic launcher, mass fabricators, a strategic launcher for Snowze Wolf, a nuke for Brokeback. Got more T2 power going down for Golden Nuggets. He is not stalling power while making that, which is good. And the T3 Navy for Hot Fog is back up. And there is a Monkey Lord for Team 2. Is their waypoint right there, right in their base. I believe the Monkey Lord should be able to get on land. There goes a T2 Navy HQ for Caustic. Now, Hot Fog is attempting to whale on the battleship with these sub-hunters. And we may actually have a death? No! Going after the wrong ACU. That was an SACU, not an ACU, but that nuke is now dead, which will lessen the chances of Team 1 pulling out of this one. There's not much that they have that would be able to pull them out of this game. Got sniper boats from Golden Nugget, not doing anything. Getting T3 mexes. Making an aircraft carrier, actually. That nuke is about halfway done for Snowze Wolf. Let's check up on these guys up here. He did get that second, or he rebuilt that nuke defense as well as another. Terminal Cancer has his nuke defense almost loaded. No nuke for him. Nukes seem to be the aim of the game. And there are 3 battleships now. I do believe this will be game over for Team 1. That is a lot of firepower and a lot of health they are going to have to chew through. And I just do not see it happening with the amount of production they have. It could, of course, happen with air, because from the looks of it, they have some sort of air control back. Maybe not more than Team 2, but they definitely have something to put up a fight with. You know, kill off these torp bombers trying to kill these sub-hunters. And we have the battleships going after the T3 Naval HQ for Hot Fog again. He's determined to kill these and try to save his HQ, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. He will get out at least one more sub-hunter, though. Although that is rapidly falling in health. We've got one battleship about half health, just over. And yes, what we should see for Caustic is T1 sub spam. Wait. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot the Cybern battleship has torpedoes, so I would actually say frigate spam would be better, because those subs are not lasting long. And is he gonna get one more? Is he gonna get another one? there goes... Oh, there it is. There goes that battleship for Terminal Cancer. And we have restorers actually coming in from Cossack. So we got 3 out of the 4 players T3 Air. I guess we can count 4, but Golden Nugget has almost no production online. And I believe Red does not have T3 Air, but I think everybody else does, right? No, Terminal Cancer does not. So we have 4 T3 Air players versus 2 on this side. Saving grace for this side is its large amount of air being built, and then this side is its decisive victory on the Navy front. And that Monkey Lord is actually really close to be a base for these guys over on Team 1. Got an air fight. It looks like Team 2 still has air control.
Strategic launch detected.
And we have a nuke. Where's that headed? Do not... Yep. Well, let's see. Is there nuke defense? Hot Fog has no nuke defense. But it is going up. Where's it going? Where's it going? Right here. I do believe I saw nuke defense somewhere up here. No? Did I seriously not see nuke defense? I swear I saw nuke defense. That? There's no nuke defense! What? Oh my god. If you guys... They had to have scouted that before. Come on. You had to have scouted that. Nope, wrong person. Oh, you guys have not scouted them. That could have, if you had nuke defense, it would have been so much better. But now they're getting pushed out of the Navy. They have lost air control. This is not looking good for Team 1. They are going to have to, I would say, snipe Terminal Cancer, and they'd be able to win this. But he's underwater, which, unless they can get some port bombers through all of this crap and all these ASF, they're not going to have any chance pulling this through. Now, Hot Fog is trapped in the water. If he gets out of the water, he's gonna have that Monkey Lord to deal with. He's got these battleships to deal with. That looked like a Control K from Nugget. Which, you know, fair enough. You're late for the game. You don't play that big of a part, as he did not play almost any part in this game. We got the T2 already going down for Hot Fog. We got his AC just gonna get trampled on by this Monkey Lord. We have Brokeback quitting out. So essentially it's down to Cossack in a 1 versus 4 situation. But he is taking the man's way out and suiciding. Well, that's probably not the man's way out, so... got Hot Fog sitting here, in the water, not getting hit by anything. Well, I guess the torpedoes. There goes Hot Fog, and it is now Cossack alone, with his AC out in the middle. How is he not dead yet? Team 2 should have had him dead long ago with all of these battleships sitting there, trying to fire at the shield. I believe it was the SAMs. And there goes Cossack. And that will be a decisive victory for Team 2. I would say carried by Terminal Cancer. That is it for this replay, guys. If you want anything, let me know what you want. Send me replays, and subscribe if you want to see more. I will see all you guys in the next video.